Hello everyone, my name is Maria. I'm a clinical psychology student and I created this account because I want to improve my speaking and I want to become fluent in English. And today I'm going to tell you about 3 simple ways to understand your feelings, because sometimes we can find it difficult to understand what we're feeling right now. And it could be difficult to all of us to express our feelings, because how can you express your feelings when you don't understand what your feelings about? That's why I'm gonna tell you about these 3 simple ways which I use when I work with my clients. And the first way is about painting. If you don't understand what you feel, but you know that you have some feelings, but you can't understand why you have these feelings, like what is the main cause of these feelings, you can try to paint something. And this something could be your feelings. Like, if you can't express this, if you can't tell what is this, you can try to paint this. I'm gonna show you. Let's imagine that I'm a client and I have some feelings, but I can't express this. I start to paint something, like now I'm trying to paint my feelings, because when you will do this, you need to paint something what you want to paint. Like, it could be anything. Like, it could be abstraction or it could be like something specific, but you need to paint something what you want to paint, like right now. When you think about your feelings, when you try to understand what your feelings about, you start to paint. Let's imagine that I have this, I don't know what is this, but when we have this imagined piece of art, we must ask themselves, like, what I feel when I see on this picture. What is this about? Maybe you feel something in your body when you see on your picture, or how this picture connected with my feelings, what answers I can find in this picture. Like, you need to ask yourself questions like this. It's like a simple projective technique, and a lot of therapists use it, and you can use it too. And I hope that you will find some important answers. But if you don't want to paint something, you can use the second way. And the second way is about writing. You can write like a small story about your feelings. When you will start to write this, you will have some ideas, you will have some your special interpretations of your feelings. Maybe it will be a story about colors. Like, maybe you won't have an opportunity to understand that you feel anger, but you will write a story about red color. Like, this is a story about red color. Red color is so aggressive color, and I feel that my feelings looks like this color. And after, when you will finish your story about your feelings, or maybe during this process when you will write this story, you will understand that, oh my god, this is about my anger. And the second way is similar like the first way, because it could be anything. It could be story about anything. It could be story about colors, about people, about, I don't know, about cup of tea. And when you will write this story, you will find that this cup of tea is broken, and this cup of tea have a lot of sadness. Like, who knows? And the third way, this is my favorite way. For this way, you will need a paper and like pen or pencil, anything. Firstly, you will need to write 8 words about your feelings, like about your feelings or about yourself, like, because it could be words connected with your statement, like right now, because right now you're trying to understand what you feel, or maybe you're trying to understand why you feel this anger. Like, you understand that you feel anger, but you don't understand why, what's the reason of my anger. And you start to write 8 words about it. Like, maybe it will be something like exhausted, sadness, or maybe it will be word cup, like cup of tea. It could be anything, but firstly, you will have like 8 words. And when you will have the first 8 words, you will need to create a new words from pairs of these words. So from these 2 words, you will have a new word. Let's imagine, like, I have word cup and word sadness. I need to create a new word from these two words. Okay, cup and sadness. Maybe this is about broken cup. Okay, I will create a new word and maybe it will be like shatter. And you will have a new word from this pair of words. And after, you will have a new 4 words from these 8 words. And I think you can guess what you will do with these 4 words. Yeah, you will create new words from these 4 words. And from these 4 words, you will have new 2. And from these 2 words, you will have one last word. Here is no idea that the last word is the most important word. All these words are important, and maybe you will find some interesting connections between all these words. You will find some interesting ideas about your feelings. All these words, this is like a small keys to your emotions, to your feelings. This is like a small keys to reasons of your feelings. And this is so interesting to explore all these words, and it could be so interesting for you to try to understand why you have these words. What is this about? What this pairs of words could tell about your emotions or something like this. I hope that all these 3 simple ways will be helpful for you and you will use the best way for you. And I want to make more videos about psychology, about some special techniques in psychology. If you like this video, I will ask you to subscribe me, and it will be inspiring to know that some people want to see more new videos from me.